Hey there, guys. First off, hope everybody's doing really good out there, as always. So I just want to do this video because I've seen like a crazy amount of like support and stuff. People asking like how I'm doing and things like that. And first off, I just want to say like thanks for the love. It means a lot, and the concern and those sorts of things. Like the amount of messages I've seen on like Stock Hub and like in the private group, and then like Instagram DMs and like um, even from other people like text and stuff like that. And then I was even watching like a YouTube video yesterday, and like people were asking one of my peers in the comment section for an update on how I'm doing. So like at that point, I was just like, I'm just gonna do this video and I'm just gonna tell everybody kind of how I'm doing and how things are going, because obviously this can be a crazy situation where some people, have very little effect. Some people have mild. Some people have moderate. And some people, unfortunately, it takes everything from them. So, including their life. So, just wanted to kind of talk about what has been going on with me, where I'm at in the process, and those sorts of things. So, I do have the Rona. I recorded some videos last week when I had the fever at first, and it was like a mild fever, so I was still kind of able to work a little bit. Like I wasn't quite right, but I was still like working and stuff like that. I was still doing some YouTube videos. This was on like probably like Tuesday, I think. And I was still like talking with the team and those sorts of things, and still kind of treating life a little bit like it was normal at that point in time. I remember a lot of people in the comments were like, you have the Rona, and stuff like that. And it's like, you never really know, because I mean, there's a lot of things you can get the fever from. But obviously, right now, if you go under the weather, everybody automatically assumes you got the Rona. So, and by the way, just to quickly update, I am in quarantine right now. I am getting better. But Tuesday, election day is actually when it started. I woke up that day, and well, I almost feel like it started a little bit before that, because a few days before that, I'd been going to bed super late, which you guys know me. I'm going to try to get more on a schedule and get my sleep schedule right. But I've been going to bed at like 4, 5, 6 a.m., some days like 7 a.m. And every day I would wake up, I was just really, really exhausted leading up into that Tuesday. And that Tuesday I got up and I was like, I don't feel right. Like, I feel like I have a fever. Like, and then I feel like I moved my eyes to like the side at all. Oh, it hurt bad, like really, really bad. And so I was like, okay, something's wrong with me, definitely. So I was like, okay, whatever. I'll just kind of lay on the couch. I did end up doing a little work that day and stuff. But for the most part, I just kind of laid around, watched some TV, just hung out, did a little bit of work. And that was kind of the day, like there was, it was obvious something was wrong with me, but I feel like my body was telling me something was wrong with me before that, because of how tired I was every single day. I was waking up, I was exhausted, I wanted to sleep more, but I was like, oh, I got work to do, so I can't just sleep all day. So, that was the day it started. And so then we get into Wednesday. I'm running a slight fever again. Really no other symptoms other than that. Not doing horrible or anything like that, but I had more and more people saying, I should go get tested and things like that. So Wednesday night, I think it was, I had my wife set up for us to get tested for the Rona. And so she set up an appointment. We didn't know like what this whole situation was going to be like. So she set up an appointment for that Thursday at the Thomas and Mack Center, which is where the UNLV college basketball team plays and things like that. So she set up this test, and even though we had an appointment, it wasn't just like you just go right in there and get your test done or something like that. You had to stand in line, and this line was long. And so we're standing there, and everything's kind of going okay. And then we're finally starting to move up in the line and move up. But man, we're in line for a long time. Like I'm talking like an hour. And then we get up to where you kind of like check in and like get your IDs and stuff. And I'm sure the gentleman was working as fast as he could. But man, it took him probably 20 to 30 minutes to get us checked in. And remember, you're standing up during all this. And I just got so exhausted out of nowhere. I thought I was going to fall down. And I thought, okay, we're about to go up because I saw other people going up. But I guess because we were like a family, we had to go to another line where we had to wait again. And I started getting so physically tired that I ended up almost fainting. Like I don't know if I can think of a time I've been that exhausted in my life. Like I was done. And I was literally had my hands on my knees, just like trying to like stay awake basically, because I felt like any second I was just gonna like fall over and like pass out. And then it's finally time for us to get up there, and my wife saw what was going on with me. She's like, "Can somebody get him a chair?" And like, so it's pretty much mostly like soldiers that were like in charge of this and whatnot. So somebody brought, I wish I could have told him thank you, but I couldn't because I was so done. But they brought me over a chair real quick. I sat down and I was just dead. I was just like so done. I can't even explain it. And I took off my mask, which you're not supposed to do. And I guess my lips were just like completely white. And I was just like, it was crazy. That took everything out of me. And I mean everything. And so, yeah, my wife's like, he needs water. And so, she told to one of the soldiers, and then he told, to another one. They quick brought me water, and I was just like, I just remember like opening it and just like drinking it and being so like out of it. And then I kind of got my like wits together enough. And I remember the soldiers kept telling me to put my mask on, and I like put it on, but I would think I would take it off. I'm sorry, man, if anybody's watching this that was there. It's just like I was just like done, man. But so then I kind of got my wits together enough, and I was like, I couldn't even like see. I literally couldn't even see, and I would like grab in the thing, and I had asked my brother-in-law. I was like, what side do I put in my nose? And he's like, okay, you need to break it in half. So I was like, broke this thing in half, and I like did the thing, in your nose, and then I was like, could barely see, and I somehow put in the tube, and I was just like, I was so done. I can't even explain it. And somehow I walked with my wife back to the car, and we drove straight home. She wanted to know if I wanted to stop to get anything to eat, and I was like, no, just straight home. And I was just so done. And so we drove, straight home, and I just went straight upstairs, straight to bed, and just like was done. I think I had her make me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, which is random, with some chocolate milk because I felt like maybe I need to get my sugar levels up or something. And she brought that, put it on the side of the bed, and I just like ate that and just passed out. I just completely passed out for several hours. And at that point it was pretty obvious, things were not right. And so that was rough, man. I didn't know it was going to be like that. That's all I'm going to, before when we went there, I was like, oh, maybe I'll record a video later today. Maybe we'll do this, maybe we'll do that. And literally just by standing in line for about an hour and a half, it took literally everything out of me to the point where I almost completely collapsed. Crazy. So Friday, pretty much spent most of the day just in bed, just kind of resting, things like that. Saturday morning, it was confirmed we did have it. The test results came back, and we did have it. Well, especially me. So, it is one of those things when you find out, it's like it could happen. So you're kind of like, it didn't like surprise me or something like that, because it's like this is just one of those things that's going around, like, especially it's right now, it's especially going around like crazy. So it's just like, eventually it's probably going to get you. And, it got me. So, we found out it was confirmed. I didn't feel too bad on Saturday, despite, finding out. So most of the day I just spent on the couch, just kind of watching some college football, things like that. Just not doing really much at all, to be completely honest. Still have had an appetite the whole time for the most part, other than maybe the first day or two. But yeah, I'm still like hungry, still eating good and stuff like that. So, but yeah, just pretty much hanging out. As far as my wife, she came back actually negative, which I have no clue how. Like, that's nuts. Like, that's just crazy. Like, I feel like she would have to have it. Like, she must have super immunity or something. One of my kids, my 3-year-old, he came back positive, and he's had a little fever on and off, things like that. My 6-year-old came back negative, so it doesn't look like he has it. I don't get how he would have it. My brother-in-law, who does all our video editing, Chris, he has it as well. I think he got it maybe a week or two before, and I think I got it from him. Obviously we share the office space, so on the computer, boom, 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 eventually something's going to happen there. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at. Hoping for the best with my wife and my 6-year-old, and we'll see. So Sunday yesterday felt better. Pretty much every day has been a slight improvement since probably Thursday. Thursday was the bottom because of that whole line situation being just done. Friday was slightly better than Thursday. Saturday a little bit better than Friday. Sunday was a little bit better than Saturday. Feeling pretty good yesterday, but still didn't really do much. Just sat around, watched like football all day. I'm trying not to do anything like business related or social media or even look into stocks or anything. I'm trying to just chill, and that's it. Like nothing stressful or anything. Went to the backyard with my son for a little bit, and we played a little bit of like football for a minute. Not like real football, just like throwing the ball around, and that was about probably the most strenuous thing I did all day. So yeah, it's not really much going on, but yeah, I'm just kind of feeling a little bit better. As far as right now, how am I doing? I'm feeling pretty good. I don't feel 100%. I'm going to be very clear about that, but I'm feeling pretty good. I don't have a headache. I don't have a fever. My breathing feels not 100%, but I feel pretty good. I probably know a little bit more about my breathing and my lungs a little bit more than most people, just because I've done track for many years in the past and sports and athletics, so I know if I'm 100% or not. But if I was just didn't really pay that much attention to my breathing and lungs and things like that, I think I would just feel like I'm normal probably, but I know I'm not just quite normal. I have no smell at all. I have no taste at all. I literally can't taste anything. Like this orange juice, can't taste it. I ate an Italian sub the other day, couldn't taste it. There's nothing I can smell right now. There's nothing I can taste right now. I have absolutely none of that. So that's the one kind of symptoms I have that, yeah. I'm fortunate, fingers crossed. I hope this doesn't change, but as of right now, I have no cough. And so being that I've had this for, roughly a week, let's say, or maybe a little less than a week, depending on when you're keeping track from, that's a good thing, I guess. And I'm hoping it stays that way. We'll see. Right now, obviously, I'm still kind of focused on getting my health right. Literally the only reason I'm doing this video is because so many people were asking. So, yeah, feeling pretty good about things. Now, it's also possible that I died and went to heaven, and maybe this isn't even real. What's going on right now? Maybe this video I'm recording for you is not even real, because I'm trying to figure this out. I woke up and WIN's up 27%, JWN's up 25%, and my only short position, Peloton's down 20%. This is too good to be true. This can't be real, man. This can't be real. This is too dang good to be true. That's all I have to say about this. But anyways, crazy, man. Yeah, these stocks, I talked about them quite a bit in the past month. If you want to check out any of those videos, check them out. They're pretty interesting. But anyways, guys, I don't know when I'll be back to recording videos normal. Could be a day or two. Could be a week or two. I don't know. I'm just taking things one day at a time right now. And when I feel ready to get back to work, I'll get back to work. But for right now, I'm still kind of, really just focused on my health and making sure I get right so I don't all of a sudden try to come back and then get worse and things like that. I just want to get 100% better and then kind of go from there. So, but anyways, guys, much love. I appreciate the support and the care and things like that. And have a great day, guys. And by the way, I can't wait to get back to life as normal. It's not, I miss working out. I miss looking into stocks. I miss recording YouTube videos and stuff like that. So anyways, peace.